Right, welcome back. Now we were talking about how to calculate range of values when you have 3 bits, 4 bits, okay, 8 bits, 16 bits. Okay, now when you have 3 bits, you have two types, signed values and unsigned values. Signed values and unsigned values. Okay, so how to calculate range of signed values with 3 bits. Now out of 3 bits, one in signed, 1 bit is dedicated for a sign. Okay, so remaining 2 bits are available for storing the number. Okay, so then the range of values, you can arrive at a formula like this: minus negative side, minus 2 power 2 2 plus 2 power 2 power 2 is minus 4 2, 2 power 2 is 4 minus 1 is plus 3. Okay, so that means minus 4 2 plus 3, total 8 numbers you can store when you have 3 bits signed type. Okay, so in unsigned number, all the 3 bits are available for storing the number. Okay, so that means all are positive numbers only. Unsigned means all are positive numbers only. Okay, so on the number line, the positive line numbers begins from 0. Okay, so that's why that means, so all 3 zeros means 0 to all 3 ones means it is nothing but plus 2 power 3 minus 1. Okay, it is nothing but plus 2 power 3 minus 1. Okay, so what are the range of values you will get here? It is nothing but 0 to, okay, so 2 power 3 is 8, 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, so plus 7. So these are the range of values. That means 8 numbers you can store. And what are those 8 numbers? 0 to plus 7. Okay, now we apply the same logic to 4 bits. Okay, so when you have 4 bits, so how many numbers you can store? How many numbers you can store? When you have 4 bits, how many numbers you can store? Can anyone drop the message in chat box? How many numbers, total numbers we can store when you have 4 bits? Yes, it is 4 is total 16 numbers we can store. Okay, so what are the range of values? We'll try to find out. Okay, signed type and unsigned type. Okay, so when we have 4 bits, 1 bit is dedicated for sign. Okay, so then remaining 3 bits are available for storing the number. Okay, so in signed, what are the range of values we will get? It is nothing but minus 2 power, just wait, it is nothing but minus 2 power 3 minus 2 power 3 to, on the positive side, it is plus 2 power 3 minus 1. 2 power 3 minus 1. Okay, so what are the values you will get here? Minus 2 power 3 is minus 8. Minus 2 power 3 is minus 8. Okay, so minus 8 to minus 8 to 2 power 3 is 8 minus 1 is 7. Okay, so plus 7. Minus 8 to plus 7. On the number line, if you take these numbers, total 16 numbers you can store. Minus 8, minus 7, minus 6 up to 0, then 1 2 3 up to 7. Okay, so total these 16 numbers you can store when you have 4 bits, and these are the signed numbers you can store. Beyond this you cannot store. When you have 4 bits, you cannot store a positive 8. Please remember. Okay, right? Similarly, what are unsigned values you can store? It is nothing but 0 to, because all the 4 bits will use for storing the number. Okay, so it is nothing but 0 to, 0 to positive side. Anyhow, it is positive. 2 power of 4 minus 1. Okay, so how do you arrive at a range of values? It is nothing but 0 to 0 to 2 power 4 is 16 minus 1 is 15. Okay, so 0 to 15, total 60 numbers you can store. Unsigned numbers you can store when you have 4. Coming to 8 bits, coming to 8 bits, 8 bit means 1 byte. Okay, so when you have 8 bits, 1 bit is signed one. I'm talking about signed, but 1 bit is dedicated for a sign values. It is nothing but minus 2 power of 7, minus 2 power of 7 to plus 2 power of 7 minus 1, plus 2 power of 7 minus 1. Okay, so what are the range of values you will get? What are the range of values you will get? Yeah, 2 power 7 is how much? Minus, I'm not getting any message. 2 power 7, you should remember these values. They must be on your fingertips. Yes. Yeah, I got some message. 128. Very good. Okay, so 2 power 7 is 128 minus, no? Right. So minus 128. Minus 128 to positive side. It is 128 minus 1. Okay, so that is nothing but plus 127. Plus 127. Okay, so why one number is less on the positive side? Why one number is 128 is available on the negative side when we were talking about 3 bits? 3 bits signed 1. Okay, here, so 3 bits signed 1. I explained here why it is. Okay, so because negative numbers are stored in a 2's complement form, there is no minus 0, so that combination will be used as a minus 4 here for 3 bits. Okay, so similarly for 8 bits you will get minus 128, that combination. That means 1 followed by all zeros. That is nothing but 1 minus 128 to plus 127 signed range. Okay, unsigned range means all are positive only, so that means 0 to 0 to 0 to 2 power of 8, 2 power of 8 minus 1, 0 to 2 power of 8 minus 1. Okay, so what are the range of values you will get? 0 to 2 power 8 is how much? Yeah, quickly. 2 power 8 is 256 minus 1 is 255. Okay, so on the positive side, that means 0 to 255, 0 to 255 you will get. Okay, so signed and unsigned range. When you have 8 bits signed, when you say signed, 1 bit is dedicated for sign. Okay, so if you elaborate, these are the range of values. And unsigned means 0 to 2 power 8 minus 1, 0 to 255. Okay, now I come back to our character, because our character occupies 1 byte, no, 8 bit it occupies. Now just see here what are the range of values. Range of values minus 128 to plus 127. How we arrived at this range of values? Hope now you understood. Okay, so these are signed numbers. Okay, so clearly if I mention unsigned also, I can say 0 to 255. 0 to 255. Okay, in one of the slides I mentioned all those things. Hope now you understood how we arrive at these range of values, signed and unsigned. Okay, now we'll just take up integer. If integer, assume that if integer, so we'll arrive at that. Now 16 bits will take. Okay, so always it is powers of 2, no? Now if we have number of bits as a 16, okay, so out of 16, signed means 1 bit is dedicated for sign, no? So then what are the range of values? It is nothing but minus 2 power of 15, minus 2 power of 15 to plus 2 power of 15 plus 2 power of 15 minus 1. Okay, so now you find out the value for 2 power 15. Find out the value for 2 power 15. Can you just post in the chat box what is the value of 2 power 15? Yes, 32,000. Gautami is 32,760. 2 power 7 is 128. 2 power 8 is 256. Okay, so then 256, 512. Okay, then 1024. Okay, so like this, if you go, then minus 2 power 15 is 32,768. You should remember this value, 768 minus 32,768 to what are the positive side? Minus 1, 1 less here. Okay, so it is nothing but plus 32,000 plus 32,767. Okay, so when you have 2 bytes, 16 bits means 2 bytes, nothing but our integer on 16-bit machine occupies 2 bytes. Okay, so these are the range of values, minus 32,768 to plus 32,760. Cannot store 40,000 in integer. Okay, so then you have to go for long in such case. Similarly, we'll come to unsigned type. So in unsigned type, what are the values? It is nothing but 0 to 0 to 2 power of 16. All the 16 bits are available now. 0 to 2 power of 16 minus 1. Okay, so what are the range of values? What is nothing but 0 to 0 to, yes, 65,536. Okay, so 536 minus 1. So 65,535. 65,535. 536, yes. Okay, so it is 0 to 65,535 unsigned numbers. Okay, now just if we look into our chart, now integer C 2 bytes, 16 bits. So with 16 bits, what are the signed numbers? Minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. 767. Okay, right? So same on the 16-bit machine, long integer takes how many bytes? 4 bytes. Long integer. Okay, so floating point numbers, anyhow you need to remember because their internal representation is different. We are not going to in detail representation of these floating point numbers. Okay, so that is even not required for this TCS Ninja also. Just if you remember these range of values, that is enough. Okay, right? Now we'll come to long integer type. Long integer on 16-bit machine occupies 4 bytes. Okay, so if I say 4 bytes means 32 bits. Okay, so that means when you have 32 bits available, one bit is dedicated for sign, then what are the range of values? It is nothing but minus 2 power of 31, minus 2 power of 31 to plus 2 power of 31, 2 power of 31 minus 1, 2 power of 31 minus 1. Okay, so if you write a range of values minus 2 power 31, okay, so what is the value of minus 2 power 31? Just you can see here, you can remember like this. Okay, 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Okay, 21, you remember 21, 47, 48, then 36, 47 again. Okay, it is in this way you can remember 21, 47 and lastly 36, 47. In between 48 comes. Okay, so this is how you can remember 21, 47, 21, 47, then 36, 47, 36, 47. Okay, so in between you write 48. In between you write 48. Okay, so this is the range of a negative value you will get. Sorry. Yeah, uh, 48, no, negative side. Okay, so this is 2 power 31 means this is 48, minus 1 means 47. Let me rub this and let me write clearly. Okay, right, so 48, sorry. Okay, so how to remember this? 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Okay, so 2, if you practice, just you write down all these numbers on a sheet of paper. I told you should stick this range of values to your door, and every day early morning you have to by heart these numbers. Okay, so on the positive side, what is this number? It is nothing but see here 21, 47, 48, then 36, 47, 36, 47. This is how you can remember this value. Okay, then on unsigned type, it is nothing but 0 to 0 to 0 to 2 power of 32. All the 32 bits are available. Okay, so 2 power of 32 minus 1. Okay, so what are the range of values you will get here? It is nothing but 0 to, can you double this number? 0 to, okay, so 21, 47, 48, 36, 48. Double this number and just send me the number in chat box. 2 power 32 is double of this. As you move one bit towards left, the number gets doubled. Please remember. Okay, so what is the value? Just quickly send the message. Come on, friends, make it fast, fast, fast. Not getting messages. Double this, 2 power 32 value. Yes, still I am not getting. Okay, so otherwise 8 plus 8 it is 16. Okay, so then 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1 is 9 here. Okay, then 6 plus 6 is 2 here. Okay, so then 3 plus 3, 1 plus 1, 7 here. Okay, then 8 plus 8, this is 16 here. Okay, then 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9 here. Okay, then 7 plus 7, 14 here. Okay, then 4 plus 4, 8 plus 1, 9 here. Okay, then 1 plus 1, 2, then 2 plus 2, 4. Okay, right, what number I got? Yes, 42, 94, 96, 72, 96. Okay, so this is the positive number I can store. Okay, so 42, just you need to practice this. Once you practice, you can remember this. Okay, so 42, 94, 96, 72, 96. Just like remembering a phone number, 10-digit number, no? Okay, so if you just practice every day, you can remember these range of values. Okay, so once you know, at least you remember 2 power 31 value, you can double that, you will get 2 power 32 value, and if you double this, then you can get next values and next values. Okay, right, if I have 32 bits, these are the range of values. Okay, but nowadays all are 64-bit machines, all are 64-bit machines. Okay, so on 64-bit machine, integer occupies 4 bytes, please remember. Even on 32-bit machine also, integer occupies 4 bytes. On 32-bit machine, long occupies 4 bytes. On 64-bit machine, long occupies 8 bytes. Long occupies 8 bytes. Okay, so on 32-bit machine, it is nothing but long type. It is nothing but long type. 64 bits means long type on 32-bit machine. Okay, assume we have 64 bits, and what are the range of values we can have? It is nothing but 1 bit is dedicated now, so remaining 63 bits are available. So 2 power of 63 minus 2 power of 63, 2 plus 2 power of 63 minus 1. Okay, so if you want to find out the range of values, okay, so in just you can go here. Now just see here, primitive data types, on 16-bit machine how it is, and on 32-bit machine how it is, on 64-bit machine how it is. Just see here. Okay, now character type on all the machine types, that 16, 32 and 64-bit machines, it occupies 1 byte only. Okay, short integer type on 16-bit machine, it is 2 bytes. Okay, so that means on 16-bit machine, short integer and integer both 2 bytes only, there is no difference. Okay, on 32-bit machine, when it comes to 32-bit machine, short int and int, you can see the difference. Short int occupies 2 bytes. Even on 64-bit machine also, it occupies 2 bytes. Please remember, short int means 2 bytes, that's it. Character means 1 byte, short int means 2 bytes on any machine. Okay, now int differs. Int differs on 16-bit, it is 2 bytes. 32 and 64-bit, it is 4 bytes. Even 32-bit machine and 64-bit machine, it is 4 bytes. Okay, long also, just see here. Okay, so 16 and 32-bit machine, it occupies 4 bytes, but on 64-bit machine, it is 8 bytes. You can see the difference between int and long on 64-bit machines. Okay, but on 32-bit machine, both int and long both are 4 bytes only. Okay, but on 16-bit machine, again you can see the difference. Int 2 bytes, long means 4 bytes. Okay, similarly float all 4 bytes. On any machine it is 4 bytes, and double on any machine it is 8 bytes. Please remember. Okay, so void means nothing. Okay, so a character is defined definitely a character, but in memory it is stored as integer. Yesterday I told it is stored as an ASCII value. Okay, right? Example, char ch capital A. In memory it is stored as 65. That means in binary it is stored as 01000001. This is how it is stored. Okay, right? So these are the memory sizes occupied by different data types on different bit machines. Okay, right? So just see here, on a 64-bit machine, long type and long type are same, because both long type is 8 bytes and even long also 8 bytes only. There is no difference. As you can see, on 32-bit machine, int and long are same. Okay, long type is created for 32-bit environment. Please remember, long type is created for 32-bit environment. If you see this, see here, integer 32-bit and 64, on both integer is 4 bytes. Long differs here. Long on 32-bit is 4 bytes, and on 64-bit it is 8 bytes. Long on 32-bit it is 8 bytes. On 64-bit also it is 8 bytes. In future, when you have 128-bit, then this long may become 16 bytes. Okay, but currently on 64-bit machine, long and long type are both same. So that's why in our programs we are using only long type. We are not using long type, because TCS people, they use 64-bit machine, and on 64-bit machine, long and long both are same 8 bytes. So there won't be any difference. Better you follow long only instead of int. You take any number as a long type. Now you can see the range of values. Okay, so char signed and unsigned, all the whatever we calculated, they are demonstrated here. Just see here quickly. We'll go through this. Character 8 bits minus 128 to plus 127. We did this. Just cross check with your numbers on your paper. Unsigned 0 to 255. Signed char minus 128 to plus 127. Now integer 32 bits if occupies. Okay, so that means 4 bytes. When we say 4 bytes, this is what, 27, 21, 47, 48, 36, 48 to 21, 47, 48, 36, 47 we said. And unsigned int means 0 to see 42, 94, 96 to 72, 95. Okay, so right, it is 95, I think. Just a number we need to change. Okay, so 95 here we need to change. Minus 1, no, this is 2 power 32 minus 1. Okay, so this is 95 here. Okay, so 2 power 32 is 96, minus 1 means 95. So 42, 94, 96, 72, 95 here. This is okay. So this range of values you can write down afterwards on 64-bit machines. Okay, if available, I'll write here. Right now, just you can see here. Okay, so unsigned int is this one. Signed int means same as int, same as this one. Int means by default it is signed int. Please remember. Short int 16 bits, we said 32 minus 768 to minus 32,768 to 32,767. Unsigned short int means 0 to 65, 535. Okay, signed short int means same. Short means signed short only. Now long int 32, same values. Okay, 4 bytes only, no. Signed long means this one. Okay, so as these range of values we calculated, now hope you can remember all these range of values, especially chars, unsigned char, int, signed int, unsigned int. Okay, then short int, long int, all these values we can remember by using these formulas we arrived at. Okay, so these range of values, please you write down. And for unsigned also it is 0 to, I can just write the formula here, 0 to. Okay, so it is 2 power of 64, 2 power of 64 minus 1. Okay, so if someone can give the values, I can write here, otherwise you complete these range of values. Okay, right? So let me just see example program. Okay, all these syntax logical errors. Okay, so these things anyhow we were getting all this semicolon, significance of semicolon. Okay, so this I'll tell you in the next class, right? So we'll take up some problems also in the next class, right? So I'll stop here.